Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Let's check out a couple more value stock pick ideas now with Tracey Ryniec, our value stock analyst at Zacks.com, and she has a couple in widely diverse industries, shall we say. Yeah. One is Newmont Mining, obviously been around for a long time. It's a mining stock, gold mining stock.
Yeah, they're one of the largest gold producers in the world. Most people who know the gold stocks know them. This is the first time I've ever done a gold stock, or at least in a long time.
That I can remember.
Yeah, they've gotten a little bit cheaper here. So, you know, it has the value characteristics. It's trading at just under the 15 times, which is our cutoff. Mm-hmm. It's a Zacks #1, so its fundamentals look pretty good here. The estimates are really trending higher. Analysts are really bullish on the big gold companies, especially like Newmont, because Newmont has been increasing its production, which is kind of the key, because everybody assumes, oh, gold prices are high, these gold stocks must be doing well, but you have to get it out of the ground. you have to produce it.
Yeah, the forecast, though, is for gold to come down this year.
Maybe, but still, even at what we're at right now, around 1,100, they're definitely making profit at this price. And even if it pulls back some, they're able to make profit. So because the production is up and they've actually cut their margins a bit, well, they're able to make more per ounce that they're getting it out of the ground right now because they're a little more efficient in their mining. Mm-hmm. So analysts, you know, are predicting about a 24% earnings growth for 2010, and Newmont itself sees production rising about 5 to 10% in 2010. So both of those are really bullish things.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and then the chart, you know, the chart's interesting because all the ones I've been talking about seemingly for months now, it bottomed in March, it's, you know, skyrocketed, but not Newmont. Newmont has been kind of trading in a narrow trading range, well, up and down, let's just say back and forth, for about the last year. This chart that I just put up is the year chart. And then it weakened a bit in the last month because gold prices have weakened, and sometimes the stocks tend to follow the gold price, so they surge when gold is up and kind of pull back when it's down. Mm-hmm. But that's what's giving it its value characteristics right here. You know, it's not that expensive, as I said, around 14.5 times.
What I always found interesting with gold stocks is that they don't always follow in lockstep the price of the metal.
No, not always, no. And, you know, we'll see what happens going forward because its fundamentals are actually good. A lot of people just think people get into the gold stocks because the price is rising of the underlying gold metal. Right. But they have, you know, some good earnings prospects and other things going for them right now.
All right, we will keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Or ask you to do that for us.
I will.
Because my mind is not aging very well, I have to say. Oxford Industries, OXM, the ticker symbol, is in the apparel industry.
Yeah, apparel and retail. They're kind of interesting. I've never heard of them before, but I've heard of their brands. They own Tommy Bahama's, both the retail side and the internet websites. Yep. They do Jeffrey Bean. They have a couple other big name brands. They also license out, which we've seen with a couple of these other companies similar to them in their same space. They license for Kenneth Cole and a couple other big names. So, you know, things have been a little dicey for them because the retail has been dicey, but, you know, it looks like things are kind of turning around. Third quarter, the sales fell year over year, but they did see improvement in Tommy Bahama's, which is their big brand. And they saw same-store sales kind of inching upward in the last quarter. They reported in December for the third quarter, so we don't have the holiday season yet, and we won't know until April. But things are starting to kind of turn around. They have surprised on estimates 4 quarters in a row, and you can see I put up the estimates chart. It was kind of iffy before that, but to surprise the last 4 quarters, that's doing pretty good considering what the retail environment has been.
Yeah, but the recession's over last time I checked.
Well, that's what they're saying. But these kind of guys are a barometer because the consumer's starting to come back to some of these brands. They've definitely cut inventories, as everybody else has done, by 23% in the third quarter, and that's really helping the bottom line too, which the retailers are really getting their act together. Mm-hmm. You can see from the chart, they did bounce off the March low, as I've been constantly saying, but they have pulled back a little bit in about the last month, which isn't that unusual given what we've seen with the overall stock market. The stock isn't very expensive either. You know, it's a value play. It's trading a little bit over 14 times, and it is a Zacks #1 because of the rising estimates. So we'll have to wait till April to see what they've done in this last quarter.
All right. Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Check out other Zacks Rank stock pick ideas for you on our homepage at Zacks.com. Value category is listed, as are the other categories that we write about on the website. And we put 4 new stock pick ideas for you up there daily. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.